Hi everybody, it is 13th, it's never on the right screen, yeah, 13th of January, Saturday, it's 5 to 12. I've just had the chap who hit my car round again, just talking about the quote we had, the second quote we've had, and how we're going to proceed. So it looks like it's going to be a third quote, because we're not quite happy with some of the answers the garage were giving us. So it's one of those things, it looks fine to look at, but if the panel's damaged or weakened, I don't want to, the kids sit in the car, you know, it's where the kids sit, and I don't want to drive around with it potentially unsafe. I don't think it's an MOT failure or anything like that, but you know, when there's safety things put in place. Anyway, enough car waffle. It's boring and I'm sick of faffing with it, but it's worth getting another couple of prices just so we get the work done properly and it doesn't cost the earth for just effectively painting it, which I don't care about. Anyway, so I am working on the blanket again. I'm up to round 38. So where am I actually? Where did I start? Yeah, so round 38, we're starting to get, this is 3 doubles, 2 trebles, 3 doubles, 2 trebles, chain 1, 2 trebles, 3 doubles, and then lots of doubles together. So there we go, it's growing. I've had a couple of questions which I've replied to, a couple of comments that I replied to, but just in case anyone is wondering, let me get the balls for you, hang on. Twinkling. Sorry about that. This is the yarn. It's from Ice. Now, I got mine through Yarn Paradise on eBay. Sorry. The crinkliest packaging in the world. So, it is Magic Baby. It's a DK. What do they put it down as? 100% baby acrylic. 100 grams, 360 meters, 4mm hook, 4mm needle, sorry, US 6. But they've got it down as a yarn weight, a 2, a fine. Possibly it's a thin DK, I wouldn't say it's fine. And it's called something imaginative like beige, brown, cream, something. Yeah. So that's that. You can still get it on Ice Yarns. It's iceyarns.com. They've still got it on there as well. But yeah, this is through eBay. Just because I only wanted the one ball and buying it online on Ice Yarns for just one pack. I didn't want one ball, sorry, one pack. Buying it there with the postage and the exchange rate was more expensive than getting it on eBay and just paying in pounds. So that's that. I'm not too far off. Let's have a look. That's what I've got left of the first ball. So that's that. Obviously there's a crocodile stitch later in the blanket that eats up quite a lot of yarn. So it seems like you're not using much, and then all of a sudden a lot goes because there's four rounds of crocodile stitch. So I did 2 in one colour, 2 in the other. But you have to do all the framework behind it first, then all the stitches, and I think it's like each stitch is 10 double crochets or something like that. So you soon get through the yarn. Then I decided I want to make myself some new coasters, and now I've got plenty of cotton, I can do that. So this is just some can't think what it's called, it's grey, that like a really dark grey Carol sent me. Hi Carol, how are you, by the way? I need to message you. Hope you're okay. I'll message you. Point. Reese did that. Reese did it on, was it on your yarn haul video? And you pointed and went, like, that's rude, isn't it? Sorry, I'm doing it too. Go and watch Ruth's yarn haul video. You just make me smile. It's just so cool. And you like me, you like start ordering stuff and you're like, why did I order that? I don't know, but it's fun. Let me have a look. Just open up my new laptop. I'll get you the pattern for the coasters I'm doing because it's foreign and I can't pronounce it, so I'll show you. Let me find a picture of the thing he actually done. Skype's been updated. I don't want Skype. Right, there's the coasters. And if you can see that name, yeah, I'll link it, but I don't know how to say it. Called the roller coaster, roller coasters. Free pattern by Kristen from Sheep and Lemons. And then the blog it's on is the hack, that one. So yeah, I've done the base of the coaster, and then this like surface crochet to do the colours. So I've picked out some of my bauble cottons, so like the aqua and the lemon, because I thought that'd be nice on the grey, and then like the magenta and the green, because I've got lots of like Yankee candles and burners and stuff, and I'm rotating them. I've got one of the granny squares I made for a blanket I gave to Paul's gran. God, about 3 or 4 years ago now. I've got one of those that was like the wrong colour combination. I couldn't fit it in the blanket, so I kept that and I used that as a coaster. And then my first African flower motif I made, that's my other coaster. Neither of them are cotton. They're quite old now, and there's just not enough of them. And down here I've got 4 Game of Thrones coasters that Paul bought me, and 3 of them I've got a reed infuser thing and a Yankee candle on another one, and 2 free to put drinks on. So I'll reclaim some of my Game of Thrones coasters. Plus I get to put more crochet around the house just to wind Paul up. So yeah, hopefully I should have some of that done. I don't know what we're going to do later. Paul took the boys to the park. So apparently they are cold, covered in mud and very tired, and are heading home now. This took them on their bikes, mainly to avoid having to chat to the chap that was coming. Not that he doesn't like him, but he doesn't like chatting. So he was like, "Oh, just take the kids to the park." I was like, indeed. So yeah, I don't know what we're up to. He's got some hideous plan about buying 2 more Switch docks, like for the Nintendo Switch, so that in theory the kids can take the Switch. Because if you don't know, I don't know, the Nintendo Switch is basically a tablet, and the controllers go on the side, and then you slide it in the dock and it puts it on the telly. But it then means you can just take the tablet, take the console out of the dock and walk off with it and play it, wherever you like, take it into your bedrooms, play it handheld. Excuse me, it's so well designed. It is a really good console, but the controllers come off the side, so you can have one in each hand. You can put them into like holders that make it like a pro controller, make it like a standard games controller. We've got quite a few. They cost quite a bit of money, but they use it, so we've sort of put some money into it. But now he wants to buy 2 docks so they can have them each in their rooms, rather than Tobin's getting to the point where he's about to ask for, his friends are getting PS4s and Xboxes, and he's got a PS3 upstairs. He has actually got an Xbox 360 as well, but Paul's like, he's going to start asking, blah, blah. So he wants to do that. I don't know whether we'll find any today. But he gets these ideas in his head and then spends ages looking around and then goes, can we afford it? Like I'm the one that's got the power to say no. I have got the power to say no. Whether they listen is another matter. Anyway, enough waffle. I'll be back later, hopefully with finished coasters, and I don't know what else. I got my new contract I got my contract from a new job today, so I've got to fill out bank details and stuff like that. Exciting. But yeah, they've just pulled up. So I'll leave it here and I'll speak to you later. Bye guys. Hi everybody. It's later in the day. It is 4:25. Not a lot happened since earlier really. Boys and Paul got back just as I finished filming my last video. Made them lunch, got them changed because Tobin was on Woody especially. Yeah, had dinner, they played Minecraft with Paul for a bit, so I did some crochet, and then we've done some drawing, watched some Remington Steel on, I don't know, like 5 USA or something. Paul's not feeling too well today. He gets allergies. It's like hay fever, but not in pollen season. He's allergic to something. So he's got a really bad sneezy cold for like an entire day, and then it's gone. So it's calmed down a bit now, but he's laying on the sofa feeling slightly sorry for himself. So yeah, we've just been drawing, doing stuff out of Tobin's learn how to draw book that he got for Christmas from the Bobble Art shop. So yeah, just been mooching about drawing with the kids. I'm going to start the process of what do you want for tea in a minute. Yeah, like in Jungle Book, in the original Jungle Book with the vultures, what do you want to do? I don't know, what do you want to do? That's how it goes when I don't say, we're having this for tea, what do you want for tea? I don't know, what do you want for tea? I don't know, what do you want for tea? So, never mind. Anyway, I finished a coaster. This is dark grey and yellow, just with sort of surface single crochets on them. It's not the neatest. I've managed to, it's not quite straight there, but I'm going to make some more. It suggests it recommends like a starch spray or stiffening spray, but I've never seen one over here. Well, I've never looked, so. It says give them a little iron, because it does make them slightly concave, but you can push them down. I mean, if they're going to have a big candle on them, it's not the end of the world. But I'm going to do some in different colours. I may perhaps put a tea towel over them and give them a little iron tomorrow when I'm doing the ironing, because it's cotton, so it should be fine. Just do it on a low temperature thing. But yeah, so there's my coaster. Yeah, so I'll plod on and perhaps make a few more of them tonight. I used, the cotton's quite thin, it's a very thin DK I would say, and I used a 4mm hook just to give it a bit more. Well, she was using a 5-ply, Fildar cotton, it said 5-ply sport weight, so I thought, and she was using a 4.5mm hook. 4.5mm? I think so. So I thought, well, I'll go one size down because it's not quite DK and whatever. So that's that for now. So yeah, I'm going to leave it here, I think, because I've not got anything else to tell you really. Oh yes, I have. I spoke to the chap I bought the car off, who's helped us with stuff before, and he's gonna have. He said, I sent him an email just saying, do you know of anyone? And he said, well, give me a ring if you want. So I rang him and had a chat, and he's going to speak to his body shop or bodywork chap on Monday and see if he might, if I can go down to him and basically get him to take the inside panel, like the door panel, off the inside of the car, so we can see whether there's a support strut, and if so, if it's been damaged, and then look at it that way and do the quote that way. Right. Basic working inside out, because at the minute they're just looking at the outside of the car and say it's going to cost £800 to sort the outside, and we don't know if it's damaged inside. So now I suppose if we go that route, we'll know whether if there's anything structurally damaged. If not, then the metal being sort of stretched and a bit more pliable shouldn't be much of a problem really, as long as that support is there and still intact and strong. So it could be that we don't have to go down the route of paying for the paintwork and what we've had quoted so far. So there's another way of looking at it, I suppose. So I'll keep you posted next week when, if we hear more. Yeah, so tomorrow will be a day of shopping, possibly solo shopping, because Tobin's telly's been delivered. So I might leave them here and go and shop. Might be a cheap shop if I go on my own. And then ironing, chicken, the joys of Sunday. So I will catch up with you all tomorrow. I hope you're having a slightly more exciting day than I am, because not a lot going on. I did go on ice earlier. Why? Don't know. Yeah, they've got some. What was I putting in? Some of the cakes are on quite a decent offer. Oh, self-striping sale stuff is working out about £3 a pack for 8 balls. So I was like, tick, 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 filled up the cart, £100. How? Obviously I've not bought it. I fill up the basket, go, and never buy it. But made me feel better when I was clicking away anyway. So I am properly gonna go, and I'll catch up with you tomorrow. Bye guys.